This place got a new face, killing Joe's face. Got a Joe thing, chilling in a new fade. Blue space in a new place, what did he say? He done tic-tac, feeling like a true play. Step back and I never say no. I was winning over there, now I'm running out of flow. Got a feeling in the air, but I'm feeling kinda low. Got a ceiling over here, and I think it's gonna blow. Hey, this place got a new face, killing Joe's face.
Hey yo, in case you didn't know, it's time for another show. I'm Aquarian OG, and you should get to know me, because I want to know what you watching. What's good? What's good? It's been a couple days since I shot an actual video, but in case you've been, see, this thing been quiet up until I turn this down. Anyway, as I was saying, I haven't been doing videos, but I have been going live. So, if you've been watching the channel, if you hit the bell, I thought my camera got cut off for a second. If you got your alerts, if you click the bell, click the bing, little bell sitting right there next to the subscribe. If you subscribe and hit that bell, subscribe and hit that bell. Subscribe and hit that bell. Subscribe and the bell. Then you'll get the alerts when I go live. I got a couple of live sessions on here. One I think is about 3.5 hours. The other one's like 6.5, something like that. But I was in the studio and then was playing some games afterwards, which is what I'm going to do today, is jump back in the studio, put this song together, because I was cutting and slicing last night up till like 2 maybe. So I still got some slicing to do, but yeah, cleaning up my samples, getting some samples. Today on this video, this is by far the worst fast food chain in the country. I got a few that I'm thinking of. So I've been talking long enough. Let's get on up in it. And if you haven't subscribed and hit the button, please do so. Who is this video by? Let's give them their dues too. This is Facts Versus. Facts Verse. Thank you for the video. Almost forgot. Let me take this off. Hold on. We almost did a faux pas here. I look and make sure the microphone comes on too. I've been up here talking for the last 20 minutes. Shut up. Talking for the last 20 minutes. And don't have the mic on? I've done that too. All right, let's go.
FactsVerse presents. This is by far the worst fast food chain in the country. People all over the world love fast food. Not only can you get your meal quickly, it also tastes great. The food served at
McDonald's ain't even food.
Most fast food restaurants might taste great, but it's not the healthiest choice. I'm pretty sure we all know that already before we even walk in. However, over the years, more and more fast food restaurants have tried to offer more healthy food options. A lot of fast food chains are great, but there are others that are not the greatest place to eat at all. We have some of the worst fast food restaurants in the country. Some of them might surprise you. Before we get into our list, though, jump down to the comments and let us know what your favorite fast food restaurant is, and then also what your least favorite is. Do that before getting into the video, and we'll see if maybe we touch on one of those that you typed in. Also be sure.
Speaking of typing, I want to know what the hell she's looking at on that computer that's got her like animated and stuff like that. Now she's into thinking. She's like, damn, let me think about that. That's a good-ass question. I want to know. Like, what was you just talking about? You know what I mean?
Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Arby's is famous for its roast beef sandwiches, and many people—
I heard they got a new a Wagyu burger that's pretty decent. I also heard that it's also sous vide. Nothing's wrong with sous vide burger, but You know, that means the grill is artificial. It ain't got the real grill. Y'all just added some liquid smoke. But, hey, do your thing, Arby's.
People keep coming back for more. However, a recent survey revealed that 44% of customers who eat there never go back. Some even claim to have become sick after eating at Arby's. There have been rumors over the past that the roast beef comes in synthetic liquid form and then's converted into meat in the restaurant. The rumor has been
What? Did I hear that right?
to have become sick after eating at Arby's. There have been rumors over the past that the roast beef comes in synthetic liquid form and then's converted into meat in the restaurant. The rumor has been debunked many times, but people still seem to believe it for some reason, and it's keeping them from coming back.
That shit came from somewhere.
Many people love Starbucks, but there's a lot of people
Have you ever looked at the dry-ass treats that they got up in Starbucks? Come on, dog. People love that shit. Like, where do you eat? What do you eat at home? If that's them dry-ass treats that they got in Starbucks is good, how do you eat at home? Who raised you?
people who don't like the outdated menu, the high prices, the desserts, and the merchandise sold in those stores. Most Starbucks are located in stores and supermarkets, which is not all that convenient for people who are trying to get to work on time. After the 2018 incident where 2 black men were arrested in a Starbucks, it made the chain known for showing racial bias. In response to what happened, all Starbucks closed down for a single day so that their employees could receive racial sensitivity training. Despite that, Starbucks' reputation has never
That's some stupid shit. I don't understand how the whole 2 black dudes getting arrested in Starbucks led to a whole racial class, which itself was corny as hell. Man, they shut all the Starbucks down for some dumbass class that shit don't help nobody. Cut the bullshit. Y'all just putting a Band-Aid over a gunshot wound.
never fully recovered. During the 1990s, there were over 1,100 Boston markets in shopping plazas and malls. Today, there are only around 4.
I like Boston Market. Boston Market got some good-ass meals. You can buy rotisserie chickens everywhere, but you can't get sweet potatoes and stuff like that with it. They cream spinach is off the hook, too. That's some good shit.
Shopping plazas and malls. Today, there are only around 400. Over the years, more and more supermarkets are offering rotisserie chicken, and that's led people to leave Boston Market and pick up a fully cooked rotisserie chicken at the supermarket, which is more convenient. The only way Boston Market will be able to keep customers is that they would have to offer more menu selections that include vegan options and multicultural food. Dairy Queen is
Hold on, how's that make them one of the worst? I didn't hear nothing bad. People got another option of picking up rotisserie chicken at the grocery store, like, duh. How's that make them bad? I don't understand. Their food is pretty damn good. I used to eat that all the time when I lived up in Chicago.
best known for its Blizzard. The restaurant's been making these ice cream treats for almost 80 years, making them a pioneer in ice cream. They also serve hot dogs and hamburgers. Today, Dairy Queen's more of a joke than anything else. They don't
I haven't eaten at Dairy Queen in years. And I mean years. Like, damn. Last I knew, they had good burgers. I used to go there all the time for their burgers. This was like in the 90s. I ain't been there, Damn. I wonder how their food is now.
no longer use actual milk in their ice cream recipe, making it melty and oily. Many people have said that it tastes more like plastic than ice cream. People say that the hot dogs are more like Slim Jims than hot dogs, too. Dairy Queen's also famous for its soggy and burned buns. Taco Bell is one of the most popular Mexican chain restaurants.
You got low standards if you eat a Taco Bell. That's some nasty shit. That's just cat food. I wouldn't even give that to a cat. That's you. Wow. Taco Bell. This is for people that just put hot sauce on everything. Or just some kind of sauce on everything. Just douse it. You get the boot scoots off the Taco Bell. Yeah, you be making some butt pudding. Give you mud butt like Dave Chappelle used to say.
In the United States. In 2018, Taco Bell earned the title of America's favorite Mexican restaurant. The most popular
America's quickest to digest food.
items on the menu are the beefy chalupa, the Crunch Wrap Supreme, the nacho fries, and the Castito. Unfortunately, some people say that these are more like appetizers and they're left feeling hungry after every meal.
Since when did... Yeah, that's about right. That's about right there. Look at her. Since when did they start selling shit like this? What is that? This looks like bruschetta. What the hell? They got bacon? They got pepper bacon? Is that pepper bacon, feta, and... It damn near look like cottage cheese, bacon, and blue cheese. That middle one right there. Ooh-wee. The other one got egg on it. What's that one got? Raspberry on it? Raspberry, almonds, and probably some like marzipan or some cream cheese. Ew, cream cheese, bacon, and blue cheese. I'm wondering about that middle one. I'm getting kind of worried. Ooh-wee.
Appetizers, and they're left feeling hungry after every meal. They also have complaints about getting diarrhea after eating Taco Bell. Others say the food is unsanitary. Taco Bell has been...
Oh my word. Waiter, there's a fly on my dessert. Damn, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These bad boys is golden brown and sugary with flies for protein. That don't even look like Taco Bell. It's like a grocery store. They're trying to play you, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell has been trying to improve its reputation, and it started with the $5 box.
That's when it started?
Subway has been advertising healthy food options for years. Today, there are over 24,000 Subway restaurants around the United States. In 2018,
Jared killed Subway.
around 1,000 locations closed. The current generation prefers organically prepared meat rather than the processed meats offered by Subway. They're also dealing with the competition from other sandwich shops. Firehouse Subs, Jimmy John's, Planet Subs, and Mike's have all taken a slice of Subway's customers away. They've been trying to spice up their menu a bit by adding a few special items to the menu, but they are still struggling.
Don't eat it, Subway.
Domino's has had a
When's the last time I had Domino's? It's been a while for them, too.
horrible reputation for years. People say the pizza crust tastes like cardboard. The pizza sauce is just basically ketchup. The toppings are stale. So they decided to change their recipe about 10 years ago, hoping to bring their customers back. Some people have returned and love Domino's now.
Damn, that was 10 years ago? I remember those commercials. Damn. Those were the commercials where they were giving out the free pizza. That's what they started that call-in thing. I forget what the hell they called it.
But others still aren't impressed, and the reputation of previously to this 10 years is still very much entrenched in the public. Between the poor service, the unhygienic environment, and the past reputation, it's never really been a great pizza place. Long John Silver's has a very basic menu, and it mainly focuses on fish and
Who has a Long John Silver's? I didn't even know the last time I seen one. I know the last time I seen one was on accident. I just happened to be driving somewhere and just turned, and there was a Long John Silver. I'm like, wait, those still exist? That thing is open? Expecting people? When the last time you ate a Long John Silver? If you ever ate a Long John Silver. All I remember is greasy ass fried fish. I mean, if the flavor, it wouldn't have been a bad flavor if it wasn't overwhelmed with fry grease. That shit was drinking the grease with your fish. Yeah. The Hush Puppies was cool, though.
chips and Hush Puppies. Many people say that the food on the menu is often stale or too greasy. The fish-to-batter ratio is also a problem with some people. There really isn't much fish in each fillet compared to the amount of batter they use.
You got the batter, it looked all nice and full. You go to break that motherfucker open, you got this finger sliver of fish. It's like, what? Somebody put a fish finger in a whole flat freaking... It was crazy.
Also, people complain that the food is overcooked, cold, or salty. One final issue that has kept people from eating here is the long lines and the orders being wrong.
Hold on. Long line at Long John Silver? Since when? Long lines at Long John Silver? You lying. You lying. He said long line at Long John Silver.
KFC used to go by the name Kentucky Fried Chicken. After the U.S. Food and Drug Administration stepped in, they can no longer
That shit's just nasty. Slimy ass skin. What do they cook? They fried chicken in steam? What the hell's going on in there?
have the word chicken in the restaurant's name. They also were planning on a name change because the word fried doesn't really help either, so they just shortened it all to KFC. Since then, that name change has not had things going very well for them. In 2002, there were 5,500 branches. In 2016, there were 4,300. People stopped going there because of the antibiotics and the hormones injected into the chickens to make them bigger.
I didn't even know about
People
that.
call them mutant chickens, and people just don't want to eat that. They're also known
You know how you can tell when you have one of them chickens that's been like that? Because it's tough. It's like, it's tough. It's like, It's a different type of mouthfeel. It's, I could, no.
for serving low-quality food. The chicken is often called slimy, lousy-tasting, too salty, and covered in grease.
I said it was slimy. That shit is nasty. Ugh. That's why I eat kosher meat. Me and the wife, we get kosher. I fuck with the Jewish people on that one. Y'all know how to eat. I eat that kosher shit. Kosher salt, kosher meat. I grow my own shit. You know, whatever I can grow, I grow. We got a small yard. When we move out of this place, whenever that is, we're going to have some yard area, and it's going to be a straight-up garden. I got a green thumb. I'm pretty good at this shit now. But yeah, let's get back to the slimy-ass meat.
The skin's not crispy like most people want.
Curly fries.
Even the extra crispy is sometimes too soggy. The only time you'll ever get crispy chicken is if it's burned. White Castle's famous for its small, square-shaped burgers. It's called
Man, when I first moved to Illinois, we didn't have a White Castle in Pennsylvania where I was living before. I went buck wild on White Castle to the point where I can't even put a slider in my mouth anymore. That shit is just ill. No, Get that away from my face. I was buying those. They had these bags. I forget what they were called, but you get 10 sliders for $10 or something like that. Some kind of good ass special. I was banging them motherfuckers out left and right. Till one day I came home from work. This is when I was working at the game store too. I came home from work and they was having a pool party. I went to try to eat one of them burgers. I was like, I couldn't. My mouth was like, "Nah, we're not letting you bite down on this player. You just gonna have to give these away." So I had to give the other 9 away. I couldn't even bite it at that moment. My mouth was like, "Nope, we are shutting this program down. You are done with the White Castle." Ever since then, you ain't been back. I've had a couple of fries, like literally a couple of fries from there since then, but no sliders.
Caused the fast food chain to be criticized. Many people say that unless they buy multiple burgers, they're still hungry after eating. The buns are also not something White Castle should be proud of. They're too big for the meat inside, and the restaurant quality isn't all that great either. And the burgers get soggy. Nobody wants a tiny, thin burger in a large, soggy bun. Wendy's is famous for its square burgers, Frosties, and sea salt fries. In 2005, when a customer reported finding a finger in their food, Wendy's took a real hit. Those who still love Wendy's say,
What? Ew. A whole finger? Who just lost a finger and didn't know there was a finger in your food? What the hell? When was that?
fries. In 2005, when a customer reported finding a finger in their food, Wendy's
That was in '05? How the hell did I miss that? What was I doing in '05? Oh. I know what I was doing in '05. I was on Maury Povich in '05.
took a real hit. Those who still love Wendy's say that that's all in the past, but last year a living mouse was found in a bag of burger buns, and that's driven some people away too. The fact the company made contributions to Donald Trump's re-election campaign probably didn't help either. Regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, publicly giving to any party is probably not a good idea. You're going to alienate the other half of the population. The food's pretty good, but their reputation could use some work.
I did like the burger.
Little Caesars is famous for their $5 pizza deals. You can get a hot and ready pizza in seconds, and many locations have a drive-thru window. Despite their claims that the pizza ingredients are fresh, many people complain that it's stale and has no taste. They also say the pizza tastes like cardboard. Little Caesars is great if you want a cheap pizza quickly, but if you like high-quality pizza, you're probably going to have to go elsewhere. Sonic Drive
Little Caesars is that pizza that you buy for like a quick kids party. $5, $10, done. Get a 2 liter or 2 of Coke, 2 liters of Coke, about 3 pizzas, and a bunch of styrofoam cups. You good? See? Even did agree with me.
Drive-In has a retro theme to it. The car hops and carnival food remind people of the good old days. They're famous for their milkshakes, slushes, burgers, and fries. Personally, I love their cherry.
Wait, you're not going to slip that one by. Did you say slushes and showed us sushi?
And carnival food remind people of the good old days. They're famous for their milkshakes, slushes, burgers, and fries.
Okay. So that was legit sushi, right?
Remind people of the good old days. They're famous for their milkshakes, slushes.
Hold on, you were whipping by that one.
Old days. They're famous for their milkshakes, slushes.
Gotcha. You not gonna slip that sushi by us and call it slushes. That is not a slush. A sushi slushy? That's nasty, yo. Can you put some wasabi cream on top of that? No, I don't like that whipped cream. I like that wasabi cream. You gonna say slushies and show us sushi.
Burgers and fries. Personally, I love their cherry limeades. They're also known for their horrible cheeseburgers. Many people say that they are under-seasoned, undercooked, and they use too much lettuce. The concept is good, the food is lacking.
And they got sushi.
A&W is one of the oldest fast food chains, being in business for over 100 years. They have a food menu.
Last time I saw an A&W was in Texas. I ain't seen them no other place ever. Only in Texas. Speaking of Texas, I miss Whataburger.
Menu that consists of burgers, hot dogs, and fries, but they're most famous for their root beer and root beer floats. Many of the complaints are about the fries. People say that they're too greasy, they taste gross. The inside of many restaurants is said to be unsanitary. Between the dirty tables and the overflowing trash bins, it makes for a horrible dine-in experience. And finally, even when there is nobody there, the food still takes a long time. Quiznos has really gone downhill over the years. In 2008, there were 5,000 restaurants. Now there are only about 800. In 2014, the company filed for bankruptcy. The main problem was the cost of the sandwiches. Their major competitor, Subway, was selling subs for $5, and most people thought that that was a better option. They made some desperate attempts to save the business, but things were so bad the chain never recovered. McDonald's is probably by far the worst fast food chain in the country, but that's not stopped people from eating there. They sell a lot of burgers in record time. The quality is lacking, though. Many complain the burgers are dry.
They got him wearing a necktie deal? The hell is up with their uniforms now? Oh, hell no. Why they got him dressed like that? You catch me in that little necktie thing. What the hell is that? Like he got a Christmas gift around his neck. What the hell? You got some...
The quality is lacking, though. Many complain the burgers are dry, they have little or no sauce. Despite the fact that McDonald's has been ranked one of the worst fast food chains in the country, millions of people still eat there every day. Yours truly included.
Not me at all.
Do you agree with our list, or would you like to defend one of your favorite fast food establishments? Jump down to the comments and let us know, and subscribe for more.
I think, what the hell? Terrible Life of a Former Playboy Model. Alright. Anyway, yeah, that was a pretty decent list. I think I got like one or two that I'd take off and trade for something else. Definitely. I'm gonna have to check that Dairy Queen thing out though, because damn. I used to love their burgers. Their burgers used to be banging. I'm gonna have to check that out, see what's going on. Y'all all right in here? Y'all cool? Is it gonna be fully done? All right though. Aquarian OG. I am OUT. Deuces on the flips. Check out that like and subscribe. Get that notification button. Hey yo, before I go, I'm gonna go live. And I'm going to jump in the studio and then we're going to some game time in. So, stay tuned. Check out the live section. There's a live section down there if you want to check out what I've been up to. But, I'm OUT. Deuces on the flips. I'm about to dip.